Hello, my food flock and or my online flock, and as always, go flock yourself. Welcome back to another exciting, maybe action-packed, possibly award-winning, probably not, episode of that show you've all come to know and love, or possibly hate, Fat Guy Theater. Today, we're in West Trenton, New Jersey. I was gonna take the train to Trenton and then ride the light rail back to Camden, but I guess somebody got hit on the tracks or some stupid shit. Stay off the fucking tracks, people. So since I already paid my fare, I'll go to West Trenton. I had never ridden that line anyway. So, eventually I'm going to get the train back to Center City. So since I'm wearing an Oakland Athletics hat, I thought I would talk about the Oakland A's, who are going to be in Sacramento for 3 years, starting next season. Then they're going to be in Las Vegas. Now I thought, if you're going to play in Sacramento, why not call yourself the Sacramento Athletics? I heard they're not going to identify with any city name at all. They're just going to be called the Athletics. I wonder how the people of Sacramento feel about that. I don't know. I guess I'll be glad to have Major League Baseball for 3 years. But then the A's are moving to Las Vegas. Now the A's have been a well-traveled team. Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Oakland. Now my grandfather, he was a Philadelphia Athletics fan. Then when they moved to Kansas City, he became a Phillies fan. Me, I became a Yankees fan. Why am I wearing an Oakland A's hat? Because I like the hat. It's got an elephant on it, and he's wearing like a giant, it says Oakland on the elephant. Like, I guess he's wearing like a giant flag that says Oakland. So he's like parading around the park or something. And, the elephant can parade around the stadium in Oakland, and maybe as many as 175 to 200 people will actually see him. I don't know about that. There's a train sitting back there. That's probably the train I'm getting back to Center City, because it leaves in, let's see. It's supposed to be here in 31 minutes, so it's probably sitting back there, I guess. That would make sense, or it's another freight train. Who the hell knows? Either way, at 12:20, I'll be on the train back to Center City. So I was gonna go to one part of Trenton, but since someone was on the track, I like trains, I do, and I like train tracks. They're great because they get the train where they're going. But you gotta stay off the tracks, people. See, like the tracks are over there. I'm over here. You know why? Because I don't want to get hit by a train, and I don't want to hold anybody up. I want to get where I'm going. A lot of people want to get where they're going. But anyway, I was thinking, I thought it would be great if the Athletics would move back to Philadelphia. Why can't Philadelphia support two baseball teams? It did for like 53 years, so there's no reason it can't again. Now you're thinking where to put a stadium. Well, they could A, share the park with the Phillies over at Citizens Bank Park, or B, I heard that they don't use the Roundhouse building anymore. You could build a stadium there, and they're reopening the Patco, what's the name of that? Franklin Square Station, which I'm old enough to actually remember getting off at when it was originally open. I was a kid, but I remember getting off there. So I figure you could put the ballpark where the Roundhouse used to be, bring the Athletics back to Philadelphia, and just act like everything that happened from like 1955 to when they come back, it just didn't happen. Like they were just on vacation and they came back. Now I know that's not going to happen. They're going to be in Las Vegas. They're already working on the ballpark. And just for fun, I bought a patch of Sacramento, and my wife sewed it on a A's hat for me. So it says Sacramento A's. So I already got a Sacramento A's hat. They're not even, they're still in Oakland. Now I figure when they leave, you're going to get probably all the same corporate nonsense. I'd like to thank the good people of Oakland for the 56 years. And you're thanking them, but then you're leaving. So it's just a bunch of corporate horse shit. But that's how it goes, I'd like to thank Septa for taking me to West Trenton, but I'm going to be going back to Center City today. But I'm not a baseball team, I don't know. But Oakland's had plenty of years to get that stadium dealt with, and I don't know. That's not my thing. But since I know they're not going to move back to Philadelphia, I guess they could have a good time in Las Vegas. I guess if you put a team in Oakland, it's going to wind up in Las Vegas eventually. Like, they got the Raiders. Oakland's good at losing teams. They lost the Oakland Seals, the Athletics, the Warriors, and the Raiders. That's losing a lot of teams. Now, mind you, I live in Philadelphia. They've lost teams. You know, the A's, the Warriors. Yeah, I guess if you put a team in Philadelphia, it's going to wind up in Oakland, like the A's and the Warriors. So, you know, everybody's going to wind up somewhere. Like the St. Louis Browns became the Baltimore Orioles, and then the Cleveland Browns became the Baltimore Ravens, but then they brought the Cleveland Browns back. So I guess if you can name the team Browns, it's going to wind up in Baltimore, and if you start a team in Philadelphia, it might wind up in Oakland. But everybody's going to wind up somewhere, and later on I'm going to be on a train, and I'm going to wind up back in Center City. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button.